The second thing I forgot. The third thing was that when James was talking about I'm 22, this and the third. Do you guys feel like there's an unnecessary stress that some adults or parents give us when we're
Yeah.
22 to find out what we should be doing for our life? Because I
Um,
go ahead, answer that.
I think I think it's different between cultures. Honestly, like I think culture definitely plays a role into it, and then yeah, that it definitely culture plays a role into it because depending on where you are currently and where your parents are from, that that notion and those ideas that they already instilled in them is going to reflect on you either in a negative or positive way. So say you come from a culture where it's like, all right, at this age, 18, I was already out the house, I was already married, I already started a family. I need the same thing for you. They're gonna have that in their mind because that's how they grew up, though. But if you're in a new culture, new environment where that's not the norm, though, and you don't really expect that, it's gonna be conflicting emotions going into that. You know what I mean? So like, it's gonna be different pressures. Versus if you're already in a culture or you're in a country right now where that's the norm and they're telling you that's the norm and you're okay with that because that's what everybody else is already doing, it's not gonna be a lot of pressure. It's just gonna be like, all right, this is just what I'm supposed to do. Like this, is how I'm supposed to start my life. I'm just ready for it now because I've been prepared for it. So it's very different between cultures. You know what I mean? You know what I mean. And then also between communities as well. So like, even if you're in the same culture though, like American culture, right? In like black culture versus like Spanish or anything else. You know what I mean? Like Asian culture is different, even if you're in America too. So like, it's still a constant divide of like, all right, even if we in America, you still have to have this, and the third. You feel me? Like we still doing it how we used to, regardless. So it's very different based on cultures, honestly.
I don't know. I feel like at least in the situations that I've seen, I feel like it's more like not because they lived it, that's what they want for you, but it's just like they did it and they want better for you. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah, they want you to be
As they
great
should,
young.
that's what I'm
as they
saying,
should
but it's
though.
just like, bro, it's hard to hear that from somebody who did it so late. You know what I mean? Like, for instance, like let's say like your parents found their real job at 30, and then now they're telling you at 22, like, yo, like go into your field, like start now, this, that, and third. But it's like, my nigga, I don't know if this was something I want to do for real. And like, you found your shit when you was 30. You can't be the one. Stop talking to me like that. Like, you figured it out a little late. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna like give me some time, but like, I don't know. Like, I see where they're coming from at the same time, but it's just like when they stress, I'm not even talking about personally about me, but like when parents stress about their kid and you put that stress, it's like now I'm stressing. Like, damn, am I really fucking this shit up for real? Like, should I
Yeah,
really be on
yeah.
a
Mhm.
certain thing? Like, am I moving too slow? Like, should I really have this all figured out? But I'll be damned. Now I'm talking to me personally. I'll be damned if I do something because I always to make my parents happy and not me. Like I'm not doing like I don't want to do something just to make it because now I'm gonna be like I have to deal with that. Like I'm the one going to whatever you want me to do on a daily basis to bro, like, no, I'm not doing it. Like, yeah, I hear you and shit like that. And I'm gonna put a, you know what I mean? I'm gonna figure it out. But, damn, you know what I mean? like,
Yeah, no.
like I said, I think it's definitely like I said, the situation I've seen is definitely, I think it's, he just wants you to do better than them, like figure it out quicker than them. But it's like, yo, at the same time, you could tell me this, that, and a third, but it's like niggas gotta live through it. You know what I mean? Like, you can't, no matter what you tell somebody, you can tell them a whatever. You can tell them, yo, this gonna have this, that, and third. But unless they live, some people is like, unless they live through it, they're not gonna understand where you're coming from. They're gonna say,
Facts.
oh, but this, or what if this, or you don't know this, that, and you know what I mean? So I don't know. I feel like I don't know if this is like a whole thing of with people at our age. I don't think it is. I don't think it's everybody that's feeling like that. But I feel like it's like 50%. People feel like there's like unnecessary, even like with society, not even society. But I think there's just like a unnecessary, not unnecessary, but amount of stress that's like, yo, you guys should figure it out now, 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 now. Like by 25, I should be set. Like I don't know. It would be great, yeah, but it's like if it's not the end of the world. You know what I mean? As long as you're progressively, I think to me, as long as you're progressively making steps forward to, you know what I mean, that's
Yeah.
fine. But it's if you're just like here the whole time, or you're not really doing shit for real, then it's like, all right, I can understand that. I don't know. Just want to see how you
Yeah,
guys felt about
I
it.
think you definitely hit the nail on the head with the point that they're not going to know until they experience it themselves. So they said experience is the best teacher, no matter what. You could tell somebody 1,000 times about this is the right thing to do at this moment, but unless sometimes they experience it for themselves, they're not going to really truly see that. So that's definitely the main point too. That people our age, I guess, really have to figure out on their own. Like they just have to walk that path of life and then realize I tried it, this wasn't for me, or this, hey, I love this maybe is for me, but get out there and try it, and just don't be so like, damn, like I'm running out of time. You feel me? Like, oh, I should have had it by now, or oh, this date is coming up. Like, I could have swore like I would have my shit set up by then. You know what I mean? Like, everybody's not gonna pop at the same time. Everybody's time is different, so you gotta wait for your time because your time is yours. Like, don't stress, man. You feel me? Like, the worst thing you could do is stress. Take it slow. You know what I mean? Enjoy it. You feel me? Like, enjoy it. You know what I mean? Enjoy the process. That's a big thing.
And a lot of shit just run through my head. Like you think of whatever is for you, like you'll get it eventually, type shit.
Yeah, 100%.
I think multiple things can be from one person though, so I don't think it's like a
Mhm.
if you don't have it, like I don't think the odds are that slim, if that makes sense.
hmm Even then, though, I think like I don't know, just in general, like what Sean was saying, like I think even if you are stressing and like I don't want to say failing, but you are going to, I feel like you should be able to work through it, type. You know what I mean? Like I don't feel like there's ever going to be a point like yo, I'm at a standstill. Like there's nothing I could do to, you know what I mean, get to that.
Life
I don't know.
happens.
I mean, I feel you, but like
You're like heartbreak, fucking death, fucking might not have the support, financial support, like
I don't know. That might be insensitive to say, but I feel like I don't know. I feel like if there's always a way. To me, I think that's how I see it. You know what I mean? It might be. I'm not gonna say it's the easiest shit. You know what I mean? But I don't know.
I mean, it's a
I don't
good
know,
way to
man.
think. You feel me? It's definitely a good way to think. Because you need positive thinking behind action. Like, even
Right.
though you're doing something and you have a whole bunch of negative thoughts behind it, that's not gonna help you. That's not gonna, like, damn, like, the worst possible thing that's gonna happen. Even though if I do this still, like, you're psyching yourself out though.
hmm